Hello, I'm Dr. Freddie Ulan. I'm a chiropractor and board-certified clinical nutritionist. I'm actually kind of excited to talk to you today about a product line that I've been working with for the last few years that is quite unique and has been producing some very exciting results. Truthfully, for me to even be talking about a product line is such an amazing paradigm shift from my early years in practice. I was trained as a chiropractor, graduated in 1965 with the philosophy that all anybody ever needed to get well was a few well-placed adjustments. And I'm sure this was based on the truth of miracles chiropractors were producing in the first part of the 20th century. But by the time I got into college and into practice, 1960s and 70s, things had degenerated quite a bit. The food supply had deteriorated amazingly. The amount of chemicals that were in the environment, these bodies are up against a lot. And the truth is that as chiropractors, and I can speak also for my acupuncture friends and naturopathic friends, we were just not getting the kind of results that we expected to get, were trained to get, were believed we would get. And really the bottom line came down to the fact that these bodies can't hold corrections like they used to. And that, of course, is due to this accumulation of toxicity. Truth of the matter is that those who know me long enough know my story, that by the mid-'80s, my body literally started to fall apart. My health deteriorated tremendously from 1986 to 1991. From the cumulative effect of pesticides, dental amalgams, environmental toxins, and I'm embarrassed to say my modified version of the standard American diet. All these things added up to the fact that I was at the bottom of my health and very close to dying with this body at the age of 44 years old. You know, when you're that sick, the last place you want to go is an American medical hospital. My immune system would not be able to handle hospital staff and strep, and I knew that would be an immediate death sentence. So instead, under the advice of some very close and dear friends, I went down to Mexico for what turned out to be a cellular reset, literally resetting my body's cellular clock, turning it back, and enabling me to actually reverse the condition that occurred. And this was primarily through what at that time was called live cell treatments, and these were actually stem cells. I won't tell you how many injections they gave me, but it was a lot. I still remember them. But that was a turning point in my health, because after being on a dwindling spiral for well over 5 years and not being able to stop the decline, getting those stem cells injected into my body at that clinic in Mexico, it was a game changer. It stopped the decline, and it bought me the time to actually repair and rebuild my health over the ensuing years with nutrition. I learned a lot about nutrition, about repairing bodies and what it takes to repair a body, so much so that it was a career changer for me, in that I went from being a straight chiropractic adjuster to a primarily nutrition-oriented doctor, because what I found was that if you straightened out the patient's nutritional status, their physical status changed. They could hold their adjustments. They could hold their acupuncture treatments. They responded just like they did back years earlier, before the heavily degraded food and environmental toxins became such a problem. Well, while that was great, the big problem that I had was that I couldn't send patients out of the country for stem cells. And that was what you had to do. You had to go out of the country. And over the years, I've been monitoring the advancements made in this area all the time, hoping that two things would happen. Number one, that it would become readily available in the U.S., and two, that it could be somehow made available in an oral form. This is something that the companies that have been involved in stem cell production and products derived from stem cells have been up against for years. But to me, this was a dream that I held on to because I wanted to share this with my nutrition-oriented colleagues. About 3 years ago, as I was around my 71st birthday, I decided to go back to Mexico for another cellular reset, another round of stem cell treatments, and to see if I could reset the clock again. I was doing good, but you know, I'm alive, I'm doing pretty good, and you can see I'm pretty happy with the result. But there was an extra bonus that I had just not anticipated when I got down there, which is I discovered that one of the major companies in stem cell production, a company that's been around for decades, actually conquered the oral delivery system for stem cell products. To me, this is amazing. My big question was at the time, will these be as effective as the injections? Turned out that they are. I've been studying these for a couple of years now, and of course the good news is that as oral products, they're now available in the U.S. As nutritional supplements. So my fellow chiropractors, acupuncturists, naturopaths, those of us that know the importance of healing from within can actually have something that will assist them in helping those tough cases overcome the challenges that we're up against today. We have a big aging population, and in addition to the aging population, we have this whole new category of patients that we're seeing, which is the prematurely aging population. Right along the lines of what Dr. Pottenger described in his Pottenger cat studies, there's just so much you can do with a mammal from generation to generation. As you degrade the food supply, they get unhealthier and unhealthier. And that's what we're seeing today. So we're seeing this combination of an aging population and prematurely aging population, and these folks need a cellular reset. So I've been really deeply involved in experimenting with these products, experimenting with them on myself, utilizing them on family members, friends, and with a network of several dozen nutritional-oriented practitioners I've been in regular communication with over the last 2 years, and each of us have basically been experiencing the same kind of positive result. What a relief. If you're 45 years old or older and have any room for improvement in your health, despite all the right things that you're doing, I invite you to do what I did and take a look and see whether or not this product line might be of benefit to you in some way, generally or by an organ-specific program. You know, they don't have a lot of products in this line. It's less than 24 products. And they have two approaches. There's a general approach with formulas that will affect multiple organs and systems. And then for people with specific areas of problems like the cardiovascular area or the neurologic area or the endocrine system, even the thyroid and adrenals by themselves, the immune system. You can address your patients, you can assist your patients, give them a boost with any approach that you feel is appropriate. I just can't say enough about these things. Especially, I should put in a plug for something that I experienced last year. They have a product which they call Human Ultravitals. Human Ultracell. The product is called Human Ultracell. And this product, amongst other things, is specifically designed to help regenerate and reinvigorate your mitochondrial system. And quite frankly, at age 73, going on 74 now, I felt that I could use a little help in this area. And I've been on, I did 3 months of oral intake of this Human Ultracell, and it made a major change in my physiology. So I'm real happy. My adrenals are doing better, my liver is doing better, my thyroid is doing better, my overall body's energy system is doing better. I'm agile. I have much better stamina. So life is looking good. And I thought, I really have to share this with as many like-minded healthcare providers as I possibly can. So that's the whole purpose of this message. Just wanted to let you know that this oral product line has arrived. If you're an MD and you have the capability of doing injectables, well, they have the injectables as well. But these are covered now under nutritional supplements, and they're here in the U.S. I invite you to contact BioCell Ultravital, that's the name of the company, directly for an information kit, or you can contact me directly at freddieulan@me.com, and I'd be happy to answer any questions. What I wish for you is the same good results that I've experienced for myself, and I look forward to meeting you up the road. This is Dr. Freddie Ulan, chiropractor, board-certified clinical nutritionist, wishing you health and happiness.